You should always consult your physician or other healthcare provider before starting an exercise program. By exercising, I understand that there is a risk of injury associated with participating and using the fitness center video exercise program. I hereby assume full responsibility for any and all injuries, losses, and damages that I incur while exercising or participating in this video. I hereby waive all claims against the Passivant community and TV channel 900, its instructors, or partners of individuality or otherwise, for any and all injuries, claims, or damages that I might incur.
Hello and welcome to this Tai Chi video experience. This is the energy routine this time. So the energy routine is 19 moves. 19 moves interlinked together. We're going to use all elements of Tai Chi. We're going to use the eyes, mind, body, and breath. We'll try to break down all those different elements within these 19 different moves, but this is going to give you an experience and let you move your body, move your shoulders, move your legs, move your torso, and engage with your eyes, mind, body, and breath. So, to begin, we'll start like we did on the 8 reels of silk. We're gonna go ahead and shake. Shake to begin, to get the lymphatic system going. Start to get that chi rising through your vessel. So just shake in place for a little bit here. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. This whole time, I want you to rest your tongue on the top of your mouth, behind your teeth, the whole time. I'll talk. Inhale. Exhale. You can open and close your hands a few times. Good. You can bring the arms back and underneath and front. You can inhale back, exhale forward, starting to kind of quicken that breath, and then we'll control it through all the 19 moves of the energy routine. Inhale back, exhale forward. Good. We'll come to the center, keep shaking for a little bit here. We'll start to slow down the shake. Shake a little bit less, and then we'll get still. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, we'll spin and twist. So we're looking to the right, looking to the left. Just like the 8 reels of silk, we're gonna find that left to right point in your space. Lovely to be outside. I got a bush over here and a tree over there. So find that left and right point in your vision, because we will use those points when we do some of the motions of the energy routine. There's a few commonalities with the energy routine. We're gonna always inhale on the hands rise. We're gonna exhale on the hands fall. And then there's a little action of cultivating chi. You're gonna actually get a little taller in the knees on the inhale, hands rise, and then a little smaller in the knees on the exhale, hands fall. So you're gonna kind of make this plumb bob action going up and down for a lot of the motions. We're either gonna come up and down, or we're gonna go shifting left to right, or forwards and backwards. So go ahead and settle down to the front, letting the arms drift to the sides. Why don't we take our hands up above the crown, turn the palms to the sky, connect to the energies that be, and then set your power bubble. It'll be here with you the whole time. Okay, so I have a little timer. We're gonna do about 1.5 minutes per move. So I'll do as best as I can to explain the motion and also give you a chance to practice the motion as well. But feel free to follow along with me right from the get-go. So we'll begin here in 3, 2, 1. Feet are hip width apart. This one's called hands up and down. We're gonna inhale, the hands rise up in front of the shoulders. And then we're gonna exhale, the hands come down in front of the hips. Again, we're gonna inhale, get a little taller on the hands rise. And then we exhale, get a little smaller on the hands fall. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, hands fall. You can inhale, flex through the wrists and fingers on the hands rise, and then extend in the wrists and fingers on the hands fall. Inhale. Exhale. Good pace with the breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. In and out. Hands up and down. In, out. In, out. Last one. We inhale, hands rise. Exhale, hands fall. Good. This next one's called spreading one's wings. So what we do is we inhale the hands up to shoulder height, and then we open from the center. And then we exhale, we come in, and then we go down. We inhale and the hands rise up and open from the center. Exhale, we come in and down. We're still going to inhale and the hands rise, but get a little taller, open up, and then we exhale, get a little smaller. Hands in and down. Good. Inhale, hands rise up and open. Exhale, hands come in and down. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, get a little smaller. In and out. Last one. Big inhale, hands rise up and open. Exhale, hands in and down. Good. This next one's called Dances with Rainbows. So what we do is we inhale, the hands rise. We're going to shift to the left. We're going to continue the left hand up. We're going to shift to the left. We're going to look to the right. Touch the top of the head with the left hand. And then we're going to inhale, take both hands up above the crown, shift to the right, look to the left, touch the top of the head with the right hand. Inhale through the center, shift to the left, look to the right, touch the top of the head with the left hand. Inhale, shift to the right, look to the left, touch the top of the head with the right hand. Inhale, travel the vision forward. Exhale, travel the vision to the side. Inhale, hands rise. Shift through the center, shift to the right, touch the top of the head with the right hand. Inhale, hands rise. Shift through the center, shift to the left, touch the top of the head with the left hand. Inhale. Exhale. Can kind of let those feet move, turning one straight, and then turning to the side. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Good. Now you're going to come to the center, make your body into an X. This one's called circling arms. You're going to let the arms come down to the sides. You're going to cross your wrists at your root, bring your hands to your heart, flip them there, and then expand the hands away at the first eye. And then exhale in the diagonal action down, sink down. We cross the wrists at the root, flip the wrists at the heart, expand at the first eye, exhale, sink down. Cross, flip, expand, exhale, sink down. Inhale on the hands, rise, cross, flip, expand, exhale, sink down. Circling arms. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Cross, flip, expand. Exhale, sink down. This next one's called repulse the monkey. So what we're going to do is we're going to push the left hand forward, draw the right hand back. We're going to flex through the right elbow, flex through the right wrist, and then you press the hand through the vision over the front hand. Inhale as you shift to the right. Bring the left elbow through flexion this time, left wrist, press through the vision, shift to the left, over the front hand, the hand goes. Inhale as you draw back right, flex through the right elbow, flex through the right wrist, press through the vision, shift to the right. Inhale, draw back, fold at the elbow, the wrist, exhale, press, shift. Inhale back, exhale, push, shift. Inhale back, exhale, push, and shift. Repulse the monkey, inhale back. Exhale, push, and shift. 2 more, in, and out. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good, this next one's called rowing a boat. Rowing a boat, we're gonna exhale, exhale, exhale. The hands come down beyond the hips, pretty far back there. Once you get back there, you turn the wrists, inhale, the hands rise up, and then they exhale, we sink down, hands come down through a nice wide gate. You go down beyond the hips. Once you're pretty far back there, flip the wrists, inhale, reach up, grab the energy, and then exhale, sink down into the knees, hands come down through the front. Inhale, on the hands rise, get a little taller. Exhale, on the hands fall, get a little smaller. Reach back, flip the wrists, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale on the hands rise. Exhale on the hands fall. Let's do 2 more. Inhale it up. Exhale, sink down. Last one. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Good, this next one's called holding a ball. So it's just like a softball pitch. So you're gonna pitch a softball to the left with the right hand coming across the center. On this action of heightening the hands, you're gonna heighten the heels. And then you turn the hand, set the heels down, waft the hand down through the center. Now you softball pitch to the right with the left hand coming across the center. Heighten the heels on the heightening part of the hand. And then exhale. Turn the hand, it faces the earth, we set down the heels, we shift through the center. We inhale on the hand rise, heighten the heels, exhale, set down the heels, waft the energy down through the front of the body. Inhale, left hand pitches to the right. Exhale, set everything down. Inhale, right hand pitches to the left across the body. Exhale, set everything down. So the heels find the floor, we shift through the center. We inhale, heighten the heels, heighten the hand. Exhale, set down the heels, shift through the center. 1 more each way. We inhale, hand rise. Exhale, hand fall. Last one, we're gonna inhale, hands rise. Exhale, hand fall. Good, this next one's called carrying the moon. It's the same action with the feet, but it's kind of like you're holding the beach ball. And then you take the hands up simultaneously, keeping the hands equidistant apart. And then you exhale, set everything down. So same shifting action, same heightening action of the heels, just both hands go this time. Exhale and the hands fall, shift through the center. Inhale, carry the moon up. Exhale, set everything down, shift through the center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, let's do one more. Inhale, carry the moon. Exhale, sink down. Good, this next one's called twisting waist and pushing hands. So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna twist our waist to the left. We're gonna push with the right hand coming across the center. And then when you're done pushing, turn the hand up to the sky. Inhale, slice through low ribs with the hand. Exhale, we push to the right with the left hand coming across the center. Turn the hand up. Inhale through center. Exhale, we push. Inhale, shift your weight through the center. Exhale, we shift to the right, push to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting waist and pushing hands. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Feet stay nice and stable with this one. Just twist your waist. In. Exhale, push. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This next one's called wave hands like clouds, so we're going to do just that. We're going to watch the right hand go in front of the face. As you watch your hand go in front of the face, you shift to the right. The left hand's going to scoop underneath. As it comes up, you touch the right bicep. Now the left hand comes in front of the face. Shift to the left. Scoop the right hand underneath and up. It touches the left bicep. Now we watch the right hand come in front of the face. Shift to the right. We inhale as the left hand comes in front of the face. Shift to the left. Scoop up right, touch the left bicep. Exhale, shift to the right. Give a good look at your hands. They move everything around for you. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so for these next three moves, we're going to set our feet up wide. We're going to go V, A, 45 degrees back to the center, W. We're going to shift to the right. We're going to pull the left toes to the shins. We're going to turn the left foot to the right. We're going to shift back to the left foot. Hands go above the crown. This one's called scooping from the sea. We're going to shift forward. We're going to hinge at the hips. We're going to cross the wrists at the shins. Bring the hands to the heart. Flip them there. Expand the hands away at the first eye. We shift forward, exhale, scoop from the sea. We cross at the midpoint of the shins, flip the hands at the heart, expand at the first eye as we shift back. Exhale, we shift forward, hinge. Cross, flip, expand. Exhale, we shift forward, hinge, cross, flip, inhale, expand. Exhale, shift forward, hinge, cross, flip, expand. Exhale, shift forward and hinge. Inhale, shift back and expand. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. So now for this next one, you're just going to windshield wiper those feet to the other side. Shift your weight back. You're going to push the wave. This one's called pushing waves. So it's just like you're pushing a fridge. And then the wrists and fingers pull the wave back. Pull the toes to the shins. Exhale, push the wave. Inhale, wrists and fingers draw the wave back all the way to the chest. Exhale, push. Inhale, bring everything back. Exhale, push. Inhale as you shift back. Exhale, push. Inhale. Exhale, pushing waves. Inhale. Exhale. Just think about staying the same height as you shift. Inhale back. Exhale, shift forward. Traveling that tailbone above the heel, transferring it, traveling it above the other heel. Exhale, push. Last one, inhale deeply. Exhale fully. So again, to get to the other side, we're just going to windshield wiper those feet to the other side, shift back to the back leg. This one's called broadening one's chest. So you shift forward, you make this big hugging action as you shift forward, and now you gather the energy, you pull it into the heart container as you shift back. You exhale as you shift forward and make this hugging action. And then you inhale, shift back, all the energy into the heart container. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, shift back. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, shift back. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, shift back. Broadening one's chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward, travel the tailbone. Inhale, shift back, travel the tailbone. 2 more. We exhale, shift forward, hug. Inhale, shift back, heart. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Good. We're going to bring our feet back neutral. So V to I. This next one's called punching. So what we're going to do is have our hands next to our hips. We're going to punch out right and sink down into the knees. And then you're going to inhale, retract the arm, heighten. Exhale, we punch out left, sink down. Inhale, retract the hand. Exhale, punch right. The goal is to not punch too far away from your body. Inhale, bring the hand back. Exhale, punch out left, so cast the hand away from your torso, short, not too long. Inhale it, draw it back, heighten. Exhale, punch out, sink down. Inhale back. Exhale, punch. Inhale, draw it back. Exhale, punch. Inhale. Exhale. One more each way. In. Out. Last one. In. Out. Good. This next one's called Fly Like a Goose. So keep your inhale rolling. You flap your wings like a goose. So inhale on the wings rise. And then exhale, we sink down. Wings fall. Inhale, hands rise, wrists and fingers flex. Exhale, wings fall, wrists and fingers extend. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, get a little smaller. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, hands fall. Stay with your breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale on the hands, rise. Exhale on the hands, fall. Inhale it up. Exhale, hands fall. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Wonderful. This next one's called spinning wheel. So you're going to take on a forward fold. It's kind of like you're holding a beach ball again. You're going to take the beach ball up to the left, inhaling on the hands, rise. And then you circle down to the right. Exhale here. We're going to switch directions every time at the base. So now we're going to inhale up to the right, inhaling here. And then we exhale, circle down to the left. Inhale, now circle up to the left. Exhale, circle down to the right. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, hands fall. Keep the hips high, chest arches low. Inhale, on the hands rise. Hands stay equidistant apart. Exhale, hands fall. Inhale. Exhale. One more each way. Big inhale. Full exhale. Last one. Inhale deep. Exhale. Good. Now come straight up from your forward fold. This last one's called bouncing a ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift to the left. We're going to lift up the right knee with the left hand. And then we're going to exhale, set down the right foot, shift to the right foot. Now lift the left knee with the right hand. Exhale, we set down the foot, shift to the left, lift the right with the left hand. Exhale, set everything down, shift, inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. If you find this one a little bit difficult to balance, you can always keep a toe in the water. So you inhale, just keep the toe in the water down there. Exhale, set everything down. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and then you eventually can lift a little higher. In. Out. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. One more each way. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now to close, we're going to do an energetic shower. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands on the front of your hips. and we're gonna do 6 breaths together. We're gonna open up the hands from the hips, nourishing our bioenergetic field. We're gonna reach out, grab the energies that be. Big inhale. And then the hands are gonna come down the front of the body, and you're gonna make a shh sound. So, let's do 5 more. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. In. Out. Last one. In. And out. Beautiful. So I hope you've enjoyed the energy routine experience, Tai Chi connection here. Be sure to follow us and come to our class every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Thank you so much. Namaste.